This is the Bosch PMF 180E. It's a multi-purpose saw and sander, and it's a very useful piece of kit. It's very similar to the Fine Multimaster, but it is quite a bit cheaper than the Fine Multimaster. I'm going to show you now a few things that you can do with the Bosch model. Here we have the machine itself with an Allen key. The Allen key is for changing the blades on the end. They're held in place with a socket head X key or a Allen key. We've got a wood cutting blade there, a metal cutting blade, a plunge cutting wood blade, a tile blade, some abrasive pads and a delta sander attachment. To fasten any of these attachments to the machine, you should first make sure that it's unplugged. And then it's just a case of putting the blade on there. There's quite a few holes that you just need to line up. You can put it on at a slight angle if you want, if it's more comfortable for you. So you just locate the blade and then put the screw in. And then just tighten it up. I've now drawn a square on here, which would be very difficult to cut out with any other kind of power saw. So what I've done is I've fitted a wood cutting blade, and I'm going to cut that out. But before I do that, I'm going to put some safety glasses on and some gloves. We've got variable speed control on the back. Number 1 is a slower speed. So for this particular job we're going to put it on number 1. Now we've changed the blade for a tile cutting blade. A common problem that people get is trying to cut a square out of a tile, perhaps when they're tiling on the socket or something, or an electrical light switch. So we've drawn the size of an electrical back box on this tile, and now we're going to cut out a square hole using this tool. We have cut this all out now, suitable for the back box. It took about 10 minutes using the Bosch PMF 180E. You can do it a lot quicker and a lot easier with a standard diamond tile saw, an electric one, but I'm just proving to you that you can do it with this machine with the correct blade on. One thing that the Bosch PMF 180 is really good at is removing grout. Here we've got a tile cutting blade on, And just to show you how good it is, I'm just going to remove the grout around that one tile. As you can see, that took a matter of seconds, and it has removed the majority of the grouts from between those tiles. So if you were to be re-grouting, you could remove the grout really quickly with one of these. You have to be careful of catching the tiles. If you catch the tiles with them, it is going to mark the tiles. So it's really fast, really quick, really efficient, but you've got to be careful with it. Now I've changed the head again, this time for the Delta sander. That bit there is actually Velcro, so you can just stick a pad on. If you want to, you can put a vacuum on there to extract all the dust. This is a really aggressive sander. It's a fantastic piece of kit. It's a lot more aggressive than a normal Delta sander, and I'm pretty sure that because of the price of this tool, it will make Delta sanders redundant, because people just won't buy them anymore. You'll buy one of these because it can saw as well as sand.